During times like this, we need to remember these alleged victims, all of these women, brave enough to come forward. NBC's Megyn Kelly spoke to that. Take a listen.
But when this happens, what we don't see is the pain on the faces of those who found the courage to come forward. And it is a terrifying thing to do. We don't see the career opportunities women lose because of sexual harassment, or the intense stress it causes a woman dealing with it when she comes to work each day. I am thinking of those women.
Lauer is among several high-profile journalists and celebrities accused in the recent weeks, and joining us now to add perspective to these cases is attorney Sara Becker from the Atlanta law firm of Arora and Scala. Good morning to you, Sara. Thank you for joining me.
Sheba. Thank you for having me.
You know, I've been talking a lot to the community and reading a lot of social media posts, and men, women, they're really confused about how to behave in the workplace now. And the big question is, am I allowed to flirt? What happens during the Christmas holiday parties? Any advice that you can give to all of these people who just really don't know how to be in the workplace?
Absolutely. These are really important questions right now as all of this is coming to light. And kind of from a technical perspective, what you can't do is engage in any form of sexual conduct that is considered to have a purpose or an effect that is intimidating, harassing, or coercive. But the practical side of that is what is intimidating, what is harassing.
Yeah.
And that's what I think you're really getting to.
If I put my hand on your shoulder, if we're taking pictures and I put my hand on your waist, is that considered sexual harassment? Is that considered crossing the line? And
part of, I think, what is fueling this discomfort for everyone is we can't say yes or no unequivocally. It is an incredibly fact-driven consideration. So in one instant, a hand on the shoulder could be nothing more than a friendly interaction. Yes. However, if it's accompanied by other behavior, or it's pervasive, or say
Which
the person—
means it happens over and over and over again.
Exactly.
And it escalates.
And it escalates, or if the person who is engaging in the conduct is a supervisor. If there is an imbalance in power, that can change the dynamics. It's kind of a you know it when you see it analysis. One concrete thing that both people who feel like they've been victimized by this or people who are afraid that they may unintentionally engage in the conduct can take, though, is that a key element of what makes it sexual harassment is that it's unwanted. So as a victim, if you are subjected to conduct you don't like, you need to speak out. As hard as it can be, you need to let the person committing it know that it's unwanted.
Yeah, and that's the most difficult part. How do we as women say to the person who is showing inappropriate behavior in the workplace that it's not wanted? And we'll dig into that answer later on. Sara will be with us throughout the morning at 6:30. She'll be answering some more questions specifically from you. We want to hear about your questions. What questions do you have regarding sexual harassment? And let us know what you think on our 11 Alive Facebook page, or tweet us using the hashtag MorningRushATL.